trying to trick my mind frame. You block me, I won't call you back. I promise it's just a mind thing. Hit again.
Detroit, Michigan, Motown is the setting for the Cavaliers. The towering big man Jared Allen. They're expecting his rebounding and defense to have an impact as they get ready for action at Little Caesars Arena. Cavs, Pistons. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Derek White and the Boston Celtics. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, that one, the 7th on the season for them. The team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, the wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And Craig, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Allen passes to Hunter. Rejected by Harris. Mitchell against Ivy. And Duren slams it in.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. To the paint, here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. And here's Ivy. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Cunningham. They get it back. Duren finds Thompson. And stolen by Hunter. Mitchell in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. And they'll get another chance. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. It's good.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
And Duren slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now, here's Hunter. Pass to Allen. Shoots over Duren. And he can't bank that one in. And it's good, 2 points. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Now, Ivy. Thompson with it, guarded by Hunter. Harris against Allen. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Here's Harris. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Inside, here's Hunter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Asar Thompson.
You see just how strong Hunter is on plays like this. Fighting off the defense and finding a way to score.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Garland with it, now defended by Cunningham. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Number 1, Jared Allen. Jalen Duren is second.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Mitchell. Here's Harris. Counted, his second make in 4 attempts. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Pass to Garland. Hunter dishes to Mobley. Allen outside. Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Here's Harris. Mobley with the block. A second chance effort. Garland with it. 11-point game his last outing. Ball kicks to Hunter. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. Harris looking it over. Pass to Ivy. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Outside, Ball. Back to Garland. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Garland's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Cruz is checked in for Cleveland. Ivy finds Thompson. Back to Ivy. Cunningham against Garland. Shot clock at 5. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Pass to Ivy. They get it back. Duran. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, positioning and size win Duran the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Mobley outside. It's stolen by Harris. Stolen by Ball. High post Allen. Garland the pass to Ball. Pass to Mobley. 5 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Thompson outside. Duran up top. Harris against Mobley. Harris passes to Duran. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duran drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. From 11 feet away, will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Well, look, good teams just find ways to win, even when they aren't playing their best.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Different look here for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Asar Thompson, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Ivy. Then for the Cavaliers, MP's checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Mobley, and it's Mitchell in for Garland. Now, here's Duran. He's got 6. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris outside. Clock at 6. They need this one. And the rejection by MP. A nice shot by LeVert.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Three shots.
That's good from Ball. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, after missing over 2 full seasons due to knee issues, it's just great to see Ball on the court and contributing. When he's healthy, he's an impactful player.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And the shot goes in.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Here's Sasser. He's covered by Ball. Sasser can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 5. To the inside. Ball no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Now Sasser. Outside Robinson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to MP. Wade outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Mitchell against LeVert. Lets it go. Misses the jumper.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Ball. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Stewart with the screen on Strus. From 11 feet away. Here's Stewart. The little short-range fadeaway off target. Wade kicks to Mitchell. The 3 from Strus. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. Wade out there with MP, and it's Ball in at the point. Now here's LeVert. Stewart, a screen for Robinson. Down low. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
MP dishes to Wade. Pass to Strus. Back to Wade. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by LeVert. Now, here's Stewart. Now Sasser, he's covered by Ball. Mitchell against LeVert. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 7. On the wing, MP. Wade outside, beyond the arc. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Wade's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Pass to Stewart. And here's LeVert. Stewart with the screen on Mitchell. LeVert with the wide open look. No good on the 3. Outside, Ball. Mitchell wide open. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team, just really unselfish in terms of their brand of basketball.
All Reed's checked in for Detroit. And Cleveland also making a change. Nancy's checked in for Wade. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Stewart. LeVert in the corner. Over Mitchell. Detroit, no good that time either.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated. Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
Mitchell finds Strus. Here's Tyson. MP passes to Strus. The kick out to Ball. And Cleveland with another turnover here.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Last season's performance for him. Averaged 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Stolen by Garland. Pass to Strus. Now Merrill. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. MP outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Wade. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Ivy. 14 points from him the last game against Boston. Pass to Stewart. From past the arc. They grab their own miss, and he makes that one. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he was going up to get that rebound. Cunningham creating a second chance opportunity.
Merrill passes to Garland. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
That's tipped. Stolen by Garland. Plays it in off the breakaway. Garland's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
And man, is Garland fun to watch on the break. He really turns on the Jets.
And GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life, and his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Merrill with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Garland with the bucket.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And here's Ivy. He's got 5. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that away.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And again, it's the Pistons missing. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Mobley. And it's denied.
Well, Stewart understands his role is to protect the rim, and he does a great job of it.
And that one drops. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 10.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
Duran, the pass to Thompson. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Shoots. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now, Strus. Last time out, he had 13 points. Mobley kicks to Garland. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Thompson passes to Stewart. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Garland against Cunningham. And Mobley throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Stewart. Over Mobley. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
The 3 from Garland. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Ivy kicks to Thompson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Garland, the pass to MP. Now, Mobley. Arrow on the wing. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pistons trail by 17. Pass to Ivy. To the paint. Here's Duran.
Physical play by Duran at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Tobias Harris has checked in for Detroit. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for MP. Hunter comes in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Sam Merrill. Here's Garland, 13 points in the game. Loads it up there for Mobley, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Cunningham. Sinks that one from the post. That's 10 points for Cade Cunningham.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Mobley, a screen on Cunningham. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Now here is Harris. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Ivy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Back to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got his first 3 points of the game.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Pass to Harris. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham inside, guarded by Garland. That one good for 2. Cunningham's got 12.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside Garland. Hunter kicks to Mobley. Launches a 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. He has 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Cunningham with it. He's got 12. Pass to Duran. And it's sent back by Allen. And so it's Cleveland, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, they have guys popping off the bench, putting up numbers. That's their real advantage.
Yeah, nothing secondary about this second unit. See what I did there?
I see.
And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players of the week. For the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding layers to his game.
Yeah, with his success, it fueled his will to win, Shaq, rather than diminishing it.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Cleveland leading by 18. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
On the wing, Mitchell. The 3 from Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Garland's got 16.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Cunningham gets the bucket. 14 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
That shot wide open.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
90 seconds now into the second half. Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. Duren sets the screen for Thompson. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Garland the pass to Hunter. Outside Garland. Over Ivy. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half. They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just 1 of their first 4 attempts.
Hunter dishes to Garland, takes a 3, and the Cavaliers with another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 14.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Mitchell kicks to Garland. Hunter the pass to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. They get it again. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Allen's got 10.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Now, here's Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Garland. Cunningham for 3. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Another miss by Garland. The Pistons have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Harris against Allen. Harris outside. Duren sets the screen for Harris. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Back to Garland. And Cunningham with the block.
Well, you can see the length of Cunningham there, and his timing helped out on that block, too.
Cleveland's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Scooped up. Allen, that's good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They need this. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. He's got 6.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now, here's Hunter. Garland. And Cunningham with the block.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Harris. Over Hunter. And the basket by Harris. 8 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, infrequently, Harris will take these mid-range looks, but he'd rather be closer in.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Ball is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Pistons second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And here is Allen. He's got 12. Pass to Garland. Ball from long range. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Pistons shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Now, Ivy. Back to Cunningham. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yeah, I like it when Cunningham's looking to score. That puts the defenses into some tough positions.
Cade Cunningham. 3 shots.
Shooting 3.
That's good from Cunningham. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
And the Pistons making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for LeVert. And he makes all three.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
Now, here's Strus. The three. And that one is off. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Now, here's Ivey. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Ivey.
Number 8, Karis LeVert.
This Pistons squad struggling. On the wing, Harris. Stolen by Wade. Ball feeling it out a bit. Out to Wade. Back to Ball. Now Merrill shoots over LeVert. Merrill gets the bucket. Merrill's got his second basket of the night. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
First one falls for him. So for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren, and it's Jaden Ivey in for LeVert. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Wade. Now Strus. Here's Merrill. He's got 5. Clock is at 3. Here's the 3. Here's MP. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got his third basket of the night right there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pistons passing it around. Cunningham on the wing. Over Ball. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 12 now in this quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Strus. Here's Merrill. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Thompson looking for an opening. And here's Ivey. Stewart in the corner. Cunningham finds Stewart. Here's Ivey. Misses the 3.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Ball dishes to MP. Pass to Strus. Out to Wade. Puts up a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Wade's got 9.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here is Harris. He's got 8. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Ball. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
pass to Merrill. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. And here is Harris. He's defended by Merrill. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. And that's now 10 points for Tobias Harris. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Different look here for Detroit. Quintman's checked in. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Thompson. And Cleveland also making a change. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Sam Merrill. .112 left here in the third quarter. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Great to see Lonzo take flight.
The Pistons have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. MP, no good. The Pistons shooting 47% from the field in the third. Cunningham on the wing. Shoots over Ball. Cunningham's shot is off. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Mitchell passes to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Cunningham with it. He's got 26. And Paul with the block. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. We come back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And, well, Detroit shooting 43% from the field. On the court for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. MP out there with Wade. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Robinson finds LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. And it's LeVert missing.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Wade takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And it's LeVert missing.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Pass the ball. There's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Cunningham, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. And the Pistons making a change here. Quintman's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Merrill's checked in. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over ball. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now, here's Mitchell. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Detroit, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham up top. He's covered by Ball. Ball against Cunningham. It's rebounded by Cleveland. MP's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Merrill. Robinson with the block. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Cunningham. Count that bucket. Cunningham's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
MP passes to Mitchell. Lets it go from the wing. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Here's Quintman. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Ball. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pass to MP. Here's Strus. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Now Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. Takes a 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. And it's blocked.
Great recognition from Stewart. I like seeing him use his length and size to make an impact on defense.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Duran, he's checked in for the Pistons. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Off the inbound. That's short off the rim. The Pistons shooting around 40% from the floor here. Cunningham against Ball. And here's LeVert. Pocket 6. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now, here's Ball. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cunningham passes to Duran. Here's Robinson, defended by Strus. Stewart, and he drops it in from the low post.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down. Plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
And it's Mitchell missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. MP grabs the miss. MP's. Mitchell left side. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Robinson passes to LeVert. Cunningham looking it over. To the middle. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, this is why you run offense through Cunningham. He's a creator.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Mitchell against LeVert, and then shoots it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. Here's Cunningham, and it's MP with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Cunningham passes to Duran. And here is Robinson. And Duncan Robinson, one of the more efficient three-point marksman coach in this league.
Yeah, look, Kevin, Duncan Robinson built his game around his three-point shooting, and the threat of the three has drawn more defensive attention, and Duncan Robinson has learned to make plays for other people based on the defense that he sees a much improved all-around basketball player.
They throw good, Robinson. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Mitchell in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Ball. For 3. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Merrill's checked in. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Harris outside. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower price, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
Dean Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Ball kicks to MP. Pass to Mitchell, puts up a deep 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 17 now, just in the second half. Thompson outside. Ivy finds Thompson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 on the clock. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the line.
Here's Tyson. Mitchell outside. Outside, Ball. Wade, a screen on Cunningham. Ball, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Harris. Looking for Cunningham, and he gets it there. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
For 3, Mitchell, and the Cavaliers with another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Mitchell outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's the 3. Detroit with the rebound. 1:53 left in the game. Pass to Harris. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Wade sets the pick for Mitchell. From outside the arc. And they get it back. From downtown, Thompson with the rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Donovan Mitchell.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Now, here's ball. Pass to Mitchell. MP with a screen on Ivy. And it's Mitchell missing. Now, here's Ivy. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.